Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. Today, we are unpacking some absolutely urgent insights from legendary investor and LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman. If you think the AI boom has already peaked or that we've seen all it can do, well, think again. Hoffman actually believes we are only at about 5% of what's coming. 5%. We're going to dive into exactly why this disruption is speeding up, how you need to adapt like right now, and the specific steps you can take to literally double your income by mastering what we're calling the AI Escalator of Mastery. To really wrap our heads around the sheer speed of this transition, consider this. $300 billion in B2B SaaS market value was just recently wiped out. And why? All because cloud released a simple 200-line piece of AI code. That's it. It completely proved that generating and maintaining custom software is becoming so cheap and so incredibly fast that the old, clunky, expensive models of software are suddenly super vulnerable. The disruption we're seeing is accelerating far, far faster than most people even realize. And honestly, that level of disruption means the era of the solo worker is officially over. Hoffman basically dropped a bombshell when he said, there aren't individual contributing workers anymore. He's explaining that moving forward, our survival and our success is going to depend entirely on our ability to deploy and manage a team of AI agents. You're no longer just an employee doing tasks, you are a manager of artificial intelligence. So let's talk about upgrading your AI skills and actually climbing that escalator of mastery. How do we actually pull this off? Well, to avoid being left behind in this massive boom, we need to move super fast from basic prompting to advanced AI deployment. A lot of people think they use AI, but really they're barely scratching the surface. Here's a really clear breakdown of where you might be sitting right now, and more importantly, where you absolutely need to go. All right, let's look at the basic level. If you're at this stage, you've got to stop typing a few words into a text box and just crossing your fingers for a good result. Hoffman suggests using fast voice dictation instead. Speak to the AI. We speak way faster than we type, right? And here is the real trick. Don't ask it for the final answer right away. Instead, use your raw spoken ideas to ask the AI to literally write a comprehensive 2-page research prompt for you. Then you just feed that optimized prompt right back into the system. That is what true basic mastery actually looks like today. Now, moving up to the medium tier, this is where you have to start assigning specific expert roles to your AI. Don't just ask for a generic opinion. Ask for a specific perspective. Say you have a business idea. Ask the AI to evaluate it as a ruthless venture investor, or ask it to be a complete contrarian and argue against your idea just to expose your blind spots. You can ask for the lens of a technologist or maybe a government policymaker. Doing this gives you a massive, multifaceted analysis of literally any topic in seconds. And then we hit the advanced level. This is where you transform into what Hoffman calls the conductor. At this stage, you stop playing the solo piano, and instead, you're managing 20 different AI coding or research agents all at once. You're using voice commands to tell them to generate data, cross-check each other's work, and analyze these massive trends. You are essentially scaling your own intelligence, and it only costs the price of computing electricity. It's wild. But hold on, because there is a pretty crucial catch at this advanced level. Smart conductors realize that an AI's core training might be up to 18 months out of date. If you just ask it a question, you might literally be getting old news. So the workaround here is that advanced users specifically prompt the AI to execute live web research. They force it into a thinking mode to pull current, real-time information into its report, making sure the data is actually actionable right now. Okay, let's shift gears and look at doubling your income today. Let's break down how a standard 9-to-5 worker can leverage these exact skills to potentially double their income this year. Yes, I mean this calendar year. Companies are desperately seeking AI transformation, and frankly, they have no idea how to do it themselves. So here's a proven 3-step formula to boost your earning power. Step 1. Master AI tools for one specific domain. Step 2, apply that AI to internal company inefficiencies. Think about things like slow financial analysis, supply chain logistics, or risk assessment. Take a slow process and make it lightning fast. And step 3, this is absolutely the most important one, aggressively showcase those newly automated processes publicly on platforms like LinkedIn. Companies are out there literally searching for people who can demonstrate these exact skills. You need to show them that you are the conductor they've been looking to hire. And hey, if you're an entrepreneur or working at a startup, this dynamic is huge for you.
While large corporations are totally bogged down by slow industrial-scale processes and messy legacy systems, small businesses have a unique, massive advantage right now. Small, agile teams can adopt AI almost overnight, pivot their platforms, and easily outmaneuver the giants who are just too slow to change course. If you're small, speed is absolutely your superpower right now.
Now, let's explore something really fun: the AI filmmaking revolution. Because this rapid disruption, it isn't just happening in boring business operations and spreadsheets. We're seeing total ground-up transformations in highly creative fields too. Platforms like Hicksfield's Cinema Studio 2.0 are entirely replacing traditional video editing as we know it. Gone are the days of endless timelines and manual keyframing. Instead, we're looking at browser-based tools that allow you to literally step inside generated 3D scenes. You can set camera angles, choose your lens focal length, and direct an entire scene right from your web browser. The capabilities here are just mind-blowing. Instead of generating those random glitchy clips we used to see, you can now build up to 12-second consecutive shots with perfectly consistent characters. The AI even handles automatic lip syncing based on whatever dialogue you write. But honestly, what's truly incredible is the genre-driven pacing. If you select horror, the AI automatically slows the scene down to build tension. If you pick comedy, it intuitively holds the reaction shots longer for that perfect comedic timing. The AI is actually starting to understand the deep nuances of human storytelling. So, how do we prepare for all of this? Let's talk about your 2026 survival guide. Whether you're coding SaaS platforms or directing a virtual movie, the tools are already here. Looking ahead to 2026 and 2027, Reid Hoffman has a pretty stark prediction about how much of our future innovation will actually involve humans at all. He predicts that roughly 65% of all future inventions will be created by humans working as conductors alongside AI. Nearly 30% will be entirely AI-driven, just running massive computations on their own. That leaves only a tiny 5% slice for that unassisted, purely human eureka moment. Think about that. To invent the future, you absolutely must be partnered with AI. So what is your ultimate survival tactic before we hit 2027? You have to build what Hoffman calls an AI reflex. You need to actively force yourself to ask, hey, how could AI help me with this? Before you start literally any task. Whether you're analyzing a complex market, planning a quick vacation to Rome, or even just prepping for a difficult conversation with a family member, you have to build that reflex to consult your AI agents first. Which brings us to the final, most important question for you. How will you use AI today? What process are you going to automate, optimize, or completely reimagine right now to start building that essential AI reflex? Don't wait until this boom passes you by. Master AI in just 8 minutes. If you want more of this, like this explainer, subscribe and stay ahead.